Beans.
All right, so like I was saying last time, who's our favorite pro hero?
Honestly,
Yes, that's what we were
it's
saying.
pro hero as in not the students. Correct?
Not the students, nah.
Does Gran Torino still count? Or
Oh yeah,
Honestly, who's the Todoroki's dad?
Endeavor.
Endeavor, I think, is my
Current
personal.
number 1.
Yeah, I think Endeavor is my personal favorite.
He's really making a pretty solid name for himself. He's getting that redemption.
Yeah.
Oh, everything's
Even though he's an abusive fucking piece of shit.
Oh, without a doubt, he's kind of hot garbage.
Yeah.
Hot, get it, because fire hand heat.
But, I mean, I can't... No offense to the All Might fans, I can't stand fucking All Might. Like, bro, like...
You're just sad that he cucked your wife.
Shit, dog. Got him there.
But, like, dude... like, All Might in itself, as a character, is just...
SpongeBob, sir.
He's the mentor.
I don't need any
He's the mentor who's
But I'm
fallen
not
past
a
his
Shell
prime and now
Scout.
needs to be there for the next generation of people.
to
Yeah.
scare the bejesus out of you right now.
It
Come
makes
back
sense.
later.
I mean, it
What's
does.
the matter?
It's just not your thing.
These darn robots.
Don't you like when he throws out blood when he's Toshinori?
Yes, because that's not a joke that's been done in Full Metal Alchemist before already.
It's a sad.
Never said it was original.
Okay,
No, it's
so actual, like,
Those
question.
robots have got their own pirate ship, and they're blasting away at each other.
Interesting question.
Is there anything I can do to make you feel
I
better?
had a question, and I no longer have a question.
It'll come back to you.
Yeah, literally.
I have a question. Oh, no.
Single-handedly defeat the robots.
Alright, if you could pick one stand from
Is
JoJo,
that adorable
what stand
hat
would you pick
available in
and
a
why?
size 3?
No.
But if
King
you
Crimson
do
because
this,
it has
a
cool sound
golden
effects.
spatula be
I give you that, okay.
Now,
I'm not even worried
Evan,
about
you
what
don't
it
you
does.
don't know much on the JoJo.
I don't know diddly dick.
Alright, so I could read you off a list of stands, okay? And it's depending on if you like those stands or not, you know?
Yeah.
You could be like, I like that one. So I'm gonna go grab a list of stands, and we're gonna read off every single one of them until Evan finds the one that he likes.
Let's see if I can find one that's like paraphrasing and stuff because we're gonna be here.
Well,
all day
I mean,
together.
these are where I'm going is like,
Fun.
you know, it probably will be paraphrasing. That's literally what I just looked up. All right, perfect. All right, category stands. JoJo Bizarre Adventure Wiki. All right, so let's just go to. Apparently there are stand types.
Yep.
Didn't know that.
You got your close range, you got your long range, you got your bullshit.
All right, well we are now officially here at the. This is the
I love opening presents.
stand users. Be careful, there could be an enemy stand user nearby.
Oh my lord.
Enemy stand user
We're
literally
going-
dripped out in the most overrated fucking clothing ever.
Oh yeah, the people in JoJo, they got some fashion that like you wouldn't believe.
I think I picked Silver Cherry.
Dude with sword.
Dude with sword, pretty
Yeah.
much.
A lot of like protagonist stands can basically be summed up to I have the primary power of punching really hard, really fast. That's what you had with.
So,
JoJo.
okay, so there is what's called a natural humanoid, where pretty much it's like stands in this category have physical characteristics similar to human beings.
Yeah, Star Platinum.
So people similar to human beings, most often they're users. Obvious identifiable features include arms and legs, but the category distinctively specifies appendages that are reminiscent of the human muscular system, as well as having working eyes and a mouth. Stands that apply to this category are Star Platinum, Magician's Red, The World, Crazy Diamond, Heaven's Door, Killer Queen, Gold Experience, Sticky Fingers, Purple Haze, Babyface, Spice Girl, and Chariot Requiem. There are a lot of fucking stands.
And this was just the humanoid type. You
We haven't even reached the other shit yet.
literally could have just said humanoid type stands are the ones that are shaped like humans and humans.
The only episode of JoJo, or like the little saga I watched, was the one where it was the baby stand user, and then they made him eat his own shit.
Oh, he's talking about Alessi. When Alessi turns fucking Jean Polnareff into a fucking kid, since the Silver Cherry turns to a kid. 'Cause remember, stands change with age, too.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a very strange series, people.
Yeah.
But God, is it fucking good.
It is a wild ride full of music references and Gucci.
And boy, do I fucking love every goddamn second.
It is a treat and a half. Quite frankly, I don't even know if I can come up with a decent answer to this question because I only know so many stands. And if you name up all of them, I'm going to be 30 by the time you finish.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I will give you only certain stands that I think...
Out of all of those stands that you gave, the majority of them have the power of punch.
Punch!
With a
Alright, I'm gonna give you...
slight
Alright, Evan,
secondary
here's what I'm gonna
ability.
do. I'm gonna give you part 3 stands, which is the one that I love the most.
Yeah, the Jotaro stands.
So we have Star Platinum,
which is punch and stop time.
the World,
Which is punch and stop time.
Hermit Purple, which is like...
Which is...
So the way that they describe Hermit Purple is like, so if someone were to buy a camera, okay, and Mr. Hermit Purple decides, I'm going to break said camera by karate chopping it in half.
Yep.
And by doing so, it allows me to get an idea of what I want in the world, or where what I want in the world is located.
To sum it up easily, Hermit Purple is purple
a human fucking GPS.
It is, what is it called? What's the word? Clairvoyance in the form of purples.
Yes,
Yes.
that is correct. Cream, which is...
The rabbit?
No.
Cream is... Wait, no,
Cream is a
this-
black hole that literally just sucks the shit out of me.
Yeah, also, if we're bringing it back to Cream the Rabbit, she's the stand user. She's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Cream, I guess, is a black hole.
Okay, so there is Silver Chariot, which is the
Which
one
is...
sword user.
Sword. A guy with sword.
Very fast sword.
Yeah, a guy with a very fast
Anubis,
sword.
which is a sword.
Which is a sword itself that controls the user?
Yes.
Alright.
Because it has a spirit inside the sword.
Yes.
So it's like a killing type thing.
Yeah, the difference between Silver Cherry is that Silver Cherry is a stand that uses a sword. Anubis is a
Hierophant
sword that
Green.
uses-
Hierophant Green, I think, is cool. I think that...
Hierophant Green is a guy who shoots emeralds and has, like, ensnaring webs.
So think of it like Hermit Purple, but without the clairvoyance. And
So
more
whenever
damage.
he shoots them, he says, the Great Emerald's power allows me to feel.
No, he literally just screams, Emerald to splash you!
I get your reference, though. That was magical.
That was very good. Let's see, Bastet, which is a magnetic thing where, like, if people touch this like electrical outlet, you pretty much just summon, like, they just become fully magnetic, and the magnetic force only gets stronger as time goes on. So eventually, you maybe just be getting stuck to your doorknob. Would you like to have a giant fucking Jeep Wrangler just on your body? Because that's what's going to happen.
That sounds unfortunate.
There is Depth 13, which I think is one of the most interesting fucking
Isn't
things.
that just the Grim Reaper?
So Depth 13 is the baby that puts them all to sleep, and when they wake up, they...
That's the one I watched.
That's the one?
Yeah, because I remember, like, when they beat him, and, like, they wake him up as a baby, they take his diaper, which is full, and then they make him eat his own shit.
That's the one you want to be?
No, I think that's the only one I've seen.
That stand power, Evan, though, has got to be one of the fucking strongest things.
Yeah.
Because the way that it works
One of
is
the strongest
the baby can literally put you to sleep. When you wake up, you don't remember anything. So the whole time, people think they have you figured out about who's using the stand, but they can forget that they, had a whack ass dream.
Yeah.
There is the Fool, which is Iggy
yeah,
the
that's
dog,
Iggy's, which is
and
like sand beast thing.
it's like if Gara was a stand user.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, sand beast thing. It controls sand and can fly?
It can fly supposedly. There is Horus,
Nothing like the
which I don't
smell
know
of
which
bubbles
one
in the
Horus is.
morning. Smells
Oh, I
like
forgot. So I actually missed a fucking ton. There's the Anubis we already explained. There's a Tum, and a Tum is, from what I can see, so it's used by a man named Dabi. Dabi.
Beef!
Is a close range stand. And the description of it is resembles a humanoid robot with Talonson's athletic build and similar nature to the World and Cream. It is decorated with heart motives on its body. On its face are Talonson's initials, along with what appears to resemble a breathing apparatus. The apparatus has two nozzles that periodically spray out steam. This stand represents the Egyptian deity Atum. Atum is, like Osiris, a threatening stand to face because of its abilities to steal souls and read minds. However, it is held back by Talonson's over-reliance on its power. Thus, the user was easily defeated by Joseph and Jotaro.
So he
Basically, he can read minds and can steal your soul. But the only way he can steal your soul is through bets.
Oh, okay.
Which I don't know if you remember that or not, John, but that was how that worked.
Got it. Next up,
Next up is So I already went over Basket. I already went over Green. Dark Blue Moon is next.
What does that do?
So this.
We're mainly focused on the power.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Dark Blue Moon. Oh, it's the ocean one. When they're on the ship or whatever. Hold on. Reading. Okay. So actually, so Dark Blue Moon is a humanoid stand with aquatic features.
Is that the one that's just water?
It's literally like, so Jotaro fights it, and he literally gets pulled into the water, and because Jotaro doesn't have unlimited breath, but for some reason he can survive in the water for more than 10 minutes without having to come to air.
I mean, have you seen that dude? He's 17 years old and built like a bus.
Built like a goddamn train. Literally, I've never seen more muscles from a 17-year-old in my life.
Like, quite frankly, the frame of time in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is weird. Like, you stop time and say you have 5 seconds left, and then you talk for like 15 minutes. That's a long-ass 5 seconds.
So Dark Blue Moon is a humanoid stand with aquatic features.
Yeah.
It manifests itself as some sort of merfolk-like entity with a flat head, 4 eyes, a large dorsal fin lining most of its back, with additional fins on its legs and webbed hands and feet. So basically, it's like a human fish. Think of it like a human fish. Mm-hmm. According to Jojo Veller, which is something I don't know about, his form is made while thinking of a combination of vital strength and a mineral material. Befitting its name, Dark Blue Moon is consistently portrayed across media as being blue with red articulation. So basically, it's a pretty bad dude, you know. So it's a marine stance, and as such, its skills are more effective in an aquatic environment, and it's probably less effective in a terrestrial environment, but this is unknown. It has a high enough range to attack people without the user even being in the water.
Oh, wow.
So you can actually send this stand out without even really it showing.
Nice.
Which is pretty nifty.
So
And it has an incredible lung capacity. So think of it just a giant fish that has a lot of range.
Yeah.
This is fun. I like this. There is a lot, but I'm only going to read the ones I think Evan would like, honestly. Evan would not like Justice.
What does that one do? Like, real quick.
Yeah.
Or not Justice, Judgment. I have to say Judgment.
Fine Judgment.
Judgment is a stand of cameo. According to this, Judgment is a large mechanical humanoid robot, barrel-chested, wears massive shoulder plates, and has 3 fingers of a metallic sheen on its hands. A piece in the shape of a round helmet sits atop the left side of its head, and the design is inspired by Jinzo and the Kamen Rider.
Wait, Jinzo from Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yes.
Ooh.
Let me see what the abilities are. Abilities. Judgment is a fairly powerful stand, having above-average strength and speed as far as stands go, and is able to clash with Silver Chariot and come out without a scratch. Its large metal body is particularly hard to damage. However, it yields against more brute-strength stands like Magician's Red, and relies on tricking unwitting victims to use their wish against them. When Judgment was beaten by Magician's Red, even though its eyes were popped. Oh, no, 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 no. Absolutely the fuck not. You are not going to bait me into the Mr. Crab bullshit.
He hit you with the hard reads.
I like the Anubis one.
The Anubis one?
The sword that commands you.
Yeah.
I feel like you would pick the... I thought you might pick the Anubis.
Yeah.
Anubis is interesting.
Honestly, of all the stands, if I wouldn't have picked Silver Chariot, I probably would have picked Death 13.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here trying to think which one I would choose. I was like, there's a lot of cool ones.
Yeah. Some you kind of forget about that even exist because they were only there for like part of an episode.
And unless their name is Star Platinum or the World, they're just like, it's... But, which is a shame because those are the ones with arguably the labor abilities. Like, yeah, you punch and yeah, you can stop time, but all these other ones are cool.
They made the Dio stand to be so fucking good, and then they actually like fucking put it to use, and they're just like, Jotaro can do it too. It's like, what?
Yeah, and honestly, it's a bit of a shame because they really could have like made it make a little bit more sense instead of it being just like, oh hey, Jotaro's ability to also stop time. Sure.
Jotaro.
Because for those of us who don't know, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a trip and a half. Part
It
1
is.
is about one character going up against Dio, and it ends with that one character dying along with Dio, kind of. Then part 3 comes back to show that Dio has stolen that guy's body, and therefore should have stolen his abilities.
Which apparently he does.
You would think that. And it would make sense if the world was actually Jonathan's ability.
But it wasn't.
Yeah, and you would be able to connect it to, oh yeah, Star Platinum has the ability to stop time because, you know, heritage and all that jazz.
Right.
Nope.
not the case.
Yeah, apparently that one guy, Jonathan, would have had a completely different type of stand, and the world is just Dio's. And Jotaro's can just stop time also, because...
Why not?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Me too.
That's just how this works.
I remember the director of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure said that Jojo is quite pokey.
Pokey or hokey?
That's the joke. We said Tekken is hokey, and now Jojo is pokey.
See, okay, but I can understand JoJo being fucking hokey.
Oh, it's dumb.
You ain't gonna sit here and bash my fucking game, alright? You know what? Just because of that, fuck your SRB2K card tonight. You're getting your ass clapped in Tekken again like you did last time. Nah, fuck that. I brought the laptop. Don't fucking try to sit here and say my game's hokey. Motherfucker, you're playing Spongebob. That shit is more hokey than any fucking thing on the planet. You have a whole ass starfish that lives under a rock with no goddamn furniture.
Except when the furniture
One
needs to
fucking
be...
couch.
Messing with Texas.
Luke has lost it. Also, I don't know what you're talking about. Patrick has furniture sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, I had a whole ass fridge in that episode. Where the fuck was that in this little house? I'm triggered.
Mans is furious. You talk bad about Tekken once and he goes off.
Why can't you just fucking rappel down the whole way? Like, why are we doing the jump shit?
Because I want to be a safe boy.
Safe boy. Getting towards the end of this level.
Yeah.
Which means the boss.
Yeah, and then after that we get the final boss.
Oh, fuck.
We only had to talk about Jojo the whole time to get...
And we only had to talk about anime the whole
The
time.
JoJo episode.
I want to apologize to the fans.
For all 2 people who are still remaining here after all that conversation.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't really talk about SpongeBob, and I feel bad. So let's talk about the one time where a Japanese SpongeBob did get an anime episode. Yes, it is a full-on anime episode.
Are you talking about that fan-made SpongeBob opening? For
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, actually, those are very well done.
Yes.
And it's kind of scary how well done they are.
And I was upset that at least for a while the original one got taken down and the rest were just shameless re-uploads and then reaction videos that got made money.
Yeah, people sure do like doing that.
Thanks, YouTube. And Viacom. Really?
Yeah, stuff with Nick Cannon and all that jazz.
Oh.
Not gonna get into it. If you're a smart person out there, you can easily look it up, but yeah, it's getting kind of wild now, if you will. Laugh. Put in a laugh track, Evan. Put in a laugh track, Evan.
Yes.
Make me feel good.
Oh, Sandy!
Oh yeah, that one right there. Wait just a cotton pick in second. That's actually a very racist term.
Oh!
We gotta edit that one out.
Well, I mean, it's in the game, but like, that's not a good term to use.
Save it. Evan.
She's doing jumping jacks, waiting for you, getting hype, getting swung. So, is he the final boss?
Nah. This is just the boss of the area.
Because remember, there is a final boss of each area, and then the final boss.
The super.
It was good. There's a very fucking convoluted fucking thing there. Well, keep hurting the ghost.
So just do that again a few more times.
That's his tail. Who voices Flying Dutchman?
I don't know the name in specific, but I know he's also Captain Knuckles in Flapjack.
Yes, that much I do know.
His voice fits it. Have you heard his voices?
You're right. I mean, so does Clancy Brown, technically.
For a crab, absolutely.
It's funny hearing Clancy Brown and Phineas and Ferb.
It's fun hearing Clancy Brown in anything that isn't SpongeBob. Like, when you grew up with that, it's just like hearing it anywhere else. Hearing him swear, it's like...
Cortex!
Just... Oh, boy.
How are you today, Crash?
Brian Doyle Murray.
Okay.
74. Man, this goes...
74!
I'll give you one of my favorite Simpsons clips. I'm not gay, but I'll learn.
Yes.
No, honestly, I feel like that's just a good mindset to have these days. You ain't gotta be gay yourself, but sometimes it's just nice to understand.
Yeah. He understands the situation.
Had enough, you dirty go!
That's one hell of a shot, actually.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
Sandy standing among the flames.
That was
That animation was not great, but
Oh, yeah.
do what you can with what you got, I suppose.
There are rumors that this game was rushed so that it would be able to coincide with Sponge on the Run.
But
then that got delayed.
So it'd be cool if we got like an update patch, like Naruto Storm 4 style.
Yeah.
Dude, what a fucking great game.
Right. Storm 4 is wonderful. I feel like more games should take time to just like, you know, sometimes it's just nice to go back and touch it up a little bit a couple of months after.
I was actually debating buying Storm 4 the other day, and I just didn't.
What other SpongeBob games have there been? There's been...
Truth or Square, which used a lot of assets from this game and the movie game.
You think those might get remade too?
I don't know.
Lights, camera, sponge.
There's nothing
It's
like
Lights,
a
Camera,
smell
Pants,
of
Luke.
clothes
We've been
that
over this.
smells like.
Alright, Evan, you know what time it is.
Well, I gotta get one more thing.
One more thing.
I
What
gotta
do you
get
mean?
E-Girl underwear.
Eat what?
I need my last pair of underwear for health upgrade.
Do you really need it against the boss, though?
Yes, because I'm a bit of a perfectionist, Luke.
Sir, I will have you know that it is not that necessary.
Wow.
Wow!
Pairs of
6
underwear.
pair of underwear!
It was right there.
I am one unbeatable sponge!
You were out here complaining, you were just...
Wait,
was
do
just
you
right
not
there.
go into the movie theater at all?
That's a bonus area.
Oh, cool.
Oh, what bonus area is it?
So they ruined it in this version, actually.
Oh no.
What?
So it was just like you get to look at the movies, like you go in the actual movie theater, and then you could watch like a little compilation of concept art for the original game. But here it's just
A
10
menu.
10 in-screen game shots.
Ah, that's lame.
That's big gay.